Right before I say good night, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus once again. I was lying down in the bed and I couldn't just go to sleep. I started thinking about Trump and his supporters. I started seeing these guys on TV that's always advocating for him, saying that he is the special man that's going to come in, even though he did nothing for the poor people, the people that were at the bottom of the totem pole in New York. He was only thinking about himself and trying to hang with those who were where he was trying to get. Also, we thought about he is now telling the people that he cares about them and what their problems, their concerns are. He's going to take care of them, and he's doing this from a point of being a dictator. And the people who say that they have been left out of government, nobody's cared about them, are excited about Donald Trump. He's our leader, and folks come up and ask those others that speak for Trump, but what about all this lying and stuff? Oh, it doesn't mean anything. He's still our man. Trump, Trump, Trump. Everything, he can't do any wrong. I just thought about, I wanted to ask these people a question. You see your leader wants to be a dictator, and you love it because he supports you over everybody else. I want to ask you, if you look back in Russia, there are people in the same position that you're in. Is he supporting them? Or are they still poor, just like you are? Are they still struggling and hustling, just like you are? If you went to China, if you went to wherever these dictators are, there are people just like you. Is that dictator doing anything for them? Or is he doing things for himself? So if these things are happening, what makes you think that your dictator is going to do something for you? What makes you think that your dictator is going to do any more than use you as the other dictators have done? To use you no hard people, to support them, to get them in power to become a dictator while they keep you in the same position that you're in? Or are you thinking that Trump is going to get in and pull you up where everybody else is that you hate and put them down in your position? And then you can shout that America is great now because you got a job, because you got food on your table, and the hell with everybody else, just like Donald Trump is saying. Well, now, what does that make you? If people are saying that Trump's actions are demonic, and now you are right there benefiting from this demonic action, what does that say for you? It says that you're no different than everybody else in the world. You're lost and headed straight to hell because your mind ain't changed. And until that happens, and I'm not talking about supporting yourself. Yourself is going to be recognized and has got to recognize that the only power you got is the power in the hands of everybody else together. But you can't do that because there's too much hate. And that hate didn't just come from anywhere. You learned it. And you got nobody teaching you about love. And when you have no one teaching you about love, you are as lost, as lost, as lost. So, for those who don't want you to be lost, we want you to stop for a minute, get you a cup of coffee, and go somewhere and sit down, have that cup of coffee, and if you wake up feeling this, if you get up feeling the same way you did when you took a seat, go back and get you another cup of coffee and get you a doobie. Maybe you'll wake up with a smile on your face. Bye-bye.